when you start this game on your Nintendo Switch, you'll soon realize that Ghosts and Apples has a totally Halloween setting. The hand-drawn graphic art and some of the game's music were very well designed and perfectly fit the proposal that the producer wanted for this game, which is to immerse you in a true Halloween fairy tale. I confess that I started playing without giving much credit to this game, and I was quite indifferent to it, but in a very short time it won me over with its charming graphics that look like they were taken from a Tim Burton movie. Furthermore, the game is wonderfully fun, and in no way will Ghosts and Apples allow you to feel indifference to the moves of the little puppet that must turn ghosts into apples. At different times the game will make you smile, cheer when you manage to complete the puzzles perfectly, and fury when you make a mistake and send a ghost to the wrong place. The game's story is very simple, but it won't make you fall in love with the game, it will be the gameplay itself. Anyway, you arrive at a haunted mansion, called the House of Frantic Pictures, where intrigue and mystery reign. A ghost peers through the window while an octopus acts as a coat rack. A crow is conserving a cauldron of evil potion. And, in the distance, a vampire is about to awaken, while a human's, soul is trapped inside a puppet named Jack. You'll walk through each room of the mansion, unraveling the mysteries of its former inhabitants, getting sucked into the paintings and participating in fun puzzles to turn as many ghosts as possible into apples. The way to play the puzzles will be different depending on the character you choose, which can be Jack or Shelly. If you're going to play with Jack, there will be 2 transparent tubes on each side of the screen, and you'll have to send the ghosts into these tubes so that when you manage to get 3 ghosts of the same color together, they burst and turn into apples. To send the ghosts to the tube there is no secret, your character will have balloons in his hands, and as soon as the ghosts are flying around the place, you will collect them and press the corresponding button to send them to one of the tube entrances, so to leave the ghosts of the same color grouped together. The game itself teaches you this, and the first levels are very calm, just for you to learn and get the hang of it, but over time, the speed will increase and then. It is contradictory, but I must say that you must be calm and agile at the same time. Calm is needed to press the correct button, and send the ghost exactly where it should be, and agility to do this at a speed befitting the level, as the other ghost is already arriving and will need to be collected as well. The gameplay is limited to just 4 buttons. But as the game speeds up and new colors of ghosts appear, it will be very easy for you to press the wrong button, which will require you to be careful and plan your steps. Following. The way you will use to send the ghosts directly to the left transparent tube is by pressing the up arrow to the top opening of the tube and the down arrow to send the ghost to the bottom of the same tube that is on the right. Left side. As for the tube on the right side, you will press the X button or the up D-pad on the right analog stick to put the ghost on top, and the B button or the D-pad down on the right stick to put the ghost on the bottom of the tube. If you're going to play Shelly, the playstyle will be different. You will capture the ghosts with your balloon, but you will not send them to the transparent tubes. Instead you will send each ghost to the electrodes that are in the corners, so that they explode when you touch the electrode that has the same ghost color. If you send a ghost of a different color than the electrode, Shelly will get an electric shock that will leave her unresponsive for a while. The difficulty will be greater, as the electrodes constantly change color, which will force you to be agile and, at the same time, cautious, so as not to make mistakes. With each level you pass, more levels will be unlocked and the difficulty will increase. And don't think that the game is small, there are more than 150 levels carefully designed to amuse and thrill you, including some secret rooms, which are not very easy to be found. In addition, there are dozens of trophies that you can conquer, and to unlock them you will need a lot of strategy, reasoning, memory, and cunning. There is also a 2-player mode, in the battle format, which is very fun and creates a very competitive atmosphere in your house, as you can play with your brother, father, mother, wife, or anyone else who is in the same environment as you. As the mode only works in local mode, not supporting online matches, at least until the time of writing this analysis. A note that should be made is that it is not possible to play the story mode in co-op with 2 players. Story mode can only be played by 1 player, the 2 players can only interact in battle mode. Anyway, maybe the game would be too easy if 2 people shared the same screen in the story mode levels. If you follow this analysis up to this point, you can already see that when it comes to fun, Our score for this game is 10. After all, few times a game has motivated such fun, healthy competition that doesn't get boring fast, as happens with the stupendous Mario Kart Battle Mode. As for the graphics, what I can say with great pleasure is that this game gives us the impression of watching one of Tim Burton's wonderful hits, and even gives us that nostalgia for films like Edward Scissorhands, Corpse Bride, or Beetlejuice and Ghosts Have Fun. Definitely what marks this game is innovation and fun. Ghosts and Apples is very different from other games you've seen and extremely fun and simple to play, which makes it quite addictive, both in single-player and local two-player battle mode. Summarizing this game in a nutshell, this is a simple and casual type of game that deserves to be in your game library, so you can play it whenever you need some distraction and fun. Rating. Graphics, 10. Fun, 10. Gameplay, 9. Sound, 8. Final note, 9.2. This review was produced by Marcus, from a copy of the game provided by the game's producer. Check out our reviews on the Revolution Arena website, the link is in the description.